Alright boys, welcome. Thought I'd just jump on here and give a little 10-minute video on cryptocurrency technical analysis. Shout out to Lachlan for putting me onto Pork, which is Pepe Fork, and Pond Coin. Looking for entries in both of these currently. So first I'll pop over here to what we got is the Bitcoin halving countdown, which just switched to 5 days. It's pretty exciting. This is going to be my first time being around for a Bitcoin halving. We'll see how this occurs. And then right here I have drawn up a little notion on Solana meme trading, and there's about 4 steps here with evaluation at the model if you'd like to look at that. It's just a sample valuation model. And then we have I'll link this as well, which is a cryptocurrency glossary, which you can go through and understand terms that you might not understand right now. Will help a lot when watching YouTube videos or reading crypto Twitter, or even if I continue to post more videos in this investing chat. And then right here is a fun little chart that I like to look at sometimes. It's the altcoin season index. It kind of shows when altcoins are just exponentially outperforming Bitcoin in the market and when we want to be in altcoins specific, and that can be blue chip altcoins or meme coins, which are usually going to outperform these blue chips but are going to carry much higher of a risk. So as we see, the last altcoin season that we had was in January 2024, and prior to that was in August of 2022. This was a fun little time as well. So we can pop over back to our chart here, which we're looking at Pork. So this is the monthly view. Each candle is worth a month. So the first thing that we can do is pop up our all-time high raise. We got ATH, which is all-time high, and then we can pop up our all-time low. And both of these are going to show us kind of where we've been high and where we've been low. And then we can pop on a Gann chart here to show our 50% level of that first monthly candle, which we'll draw out there. So now we got our 50% level. Showing that if we're below this, we're probably going to continue moving lower until we're above it, in which we'll probably try to target our all-time high. And we can drop down here to the daily view. As we get into smaller time frames, we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty and really analyze these markets. So we can even pop down to the 4-hour here, just because we don't have much history with Pondcoin, and we can see the whole chart on the 4-hour. Next thing we'll do is pop on another Gann chart on the, actually we'll stay on the weekly for a second, another Gann chart on this supply zone up here. And we have this marked up, so we'll put our little supply zone, take your Gann box off, and so this is going to be the area we target to the highs. If we break through here, we will target our all-time highs then. And then our next little rectangle right here, as we pop down to the daily, we see that this is an order block. We have reacted in this zone once, twice, thrice, 4 times, and then a bunch of times in here, and then to the downside here. So this is a powerful zone right up in here, as well as our 50% level. And now we can pop down to our 4-hour chart, where we get down and dirty. So the next thing I like to do, I love to trade these zones right here, how we had an up, down, and up. So we put our Gann box on here, see our 50% level, which we bounced off of once, twice, came down, tested it, broke through, and then these are great opportunities for a short, either at the 50% level or at the 100% level, which we did get some shorts down to our 0% level. And so now that we're down at the bottom here, we can pop on another Gann box down in this region. So we have this demand zone here, which we are responding to the upside. So we can take that off and just put our trend line on there, showing these candle bodies here and here. So another indicator that I use is actually a multitude of indicators. So I'll double tap here, and we see down here we have our market cipher. So our market cipher can tell us quite a few things about the market. I only use it for a few of them. One of them is our divergences. So right here with this line here and these 2 green dots, showing that price is moving lower while our RSI is moving up, showing that we have a bullish divergence. And then this purple dot here is showing that our money flow indicator, this yellow line, is going to be moving to the upside. So this is enticing to me and makes me want to continue to look at this coin. So something that we can do is put a trend line on here with an alert. So we would go into the alert settings, and we could put buy and then write a message to ourselves in case we forget. So we can say check for bearish divergences on smaller time frames. So as we break through this line with a candle closure above this level, we would look for buys. So we throw our long position on here. So as we break through there, we would enter a long, and we could go into the settings here, adjust our account size. So for this, we'll put our account size at $1,000. Our risk will be $50. which in percentages, which would be about 5%, which is a high risk for a trade. Say, okay, so if we lose the trade, we can see here, we would have our account at $950, down $50 from 1,000. Our risk reward is 12.35. So if we win the trade, we're going to make 12.35 times $50, which would be $617. So at the end of the trade, our account would be worth $1,617. We can, adjust this how we see fit, taking profits as we go up. However, Lachlan has quite a bit of conviction in this trade, or in this currency, and has convinced me as such. So I will not be taking profits at this level, and hopefully be watching for something like this. We come up, retest this zone, maybe come down, fake some people out, and then break our all-time highs and continue moving to the upside. Judging for all-time highs, we can use, or after we break all-time highs, judging when to take profits can be used with a Fibonacci tool, which I can go over in other videos. But as we go up and up and up, we can see that a $50 risk on a $1,000 account can profit up to $4,000. With these meme coins, the limits are quite endless. So, if we have any questions or there's more things we want to go over, I know technical analysis can be a hard thing to understand and get into at first. I'm here to help you along the way and answer any questions that you might have. Otherwise, gents, cheers and best of luck trading.